Hollywood is a great industry with a lot of opportunities. You can make a lot of money, be famous, and even get a lot of cars. But stop the show. It's not for the free. Did you think that your hard work was going to get you into Hollywood? Horror music? It could. Don't get me wrong. But usually you have to sacrifice something to get into Hollywood.
Listen, I used to talk about gay Hollywood. And so many people would say to me, Corey think everybody gay. Listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I can't do nothing about the lifestyle of men who choose that. But I do want to give you a little information. All you guys who thinking of coming out of here thinking you gonna make it, your asshole must be sacrificed. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it, homie. If you ain't coming out of here to ride cowboy style at these parties.
And as you heard, you might have to sacrifice a pair of your cheeks and keep on sacrificing. And no, ladies, not just you. Men, we're talking about you. No matter how big or strong you are, you're going to have to sacrifice those cheeks to get further. And this is what's always been said. Corey Holcomb said it. Cat Williams said it. And he's not the only person that's saying it.
That's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy.
Now here is Terrence Howard, a controversial figure in his own right, talking about Diddy. But wait, there's more.
When you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music, and he's sitting there.
He's saying that Diddy was trying to, get at him, listen to his music, do all these things. But he felt uncomfortable because Diddy just kept on looking at him. He never tried anything. He just kept on looking at him. Now stop the show. I really don't know, man. Terrence Howard is a really weird guy, okay? And we're not saying that Diddy didn't do these things. And that's why other YouTubers are actually taking Diddy's side right now.
Terrence Howard is not being 100% authentic. He's using misdirection. And why would you do that? Why would you use misdirection when trying to go at a black man who did not make a pass at you? You know what I'm saying? And to go on a podcast show and publicly try to humiliate that man who didn't do anything to you. When I know the backstories to this.
Shout out to Carcino for life. Now, check out his video. You will see he got a lot of negative commentary, but I think he's kind of on to something in a way, because by the time that anybody was in Hollywood, and check this out, like if you're from the black community in the 90s and 2000s, we all heard about R. Kelly. We knew about R. Kelly when we was in high school, that R. Kelly was doing stuff like this. Before the internet was even popping, in high school, people knew about this. Now remember, Diddy and R. Kelly came out around the same time. Now R. Kelly came out more notably around 1992, then Bad Boy started making their run around 94. So everybody in the black community understood that Diddy, at least by the time 2000 came around, was known for dealing with men. He was operating a bisexual lifestyle and clapping dudes' cheeks. So if we knew that, the question is this: how did Terrence Howard not know that? Now all of a sudden it's about being a man and you want to protect your booty hole and everything else, but you already knew that Diddy was like that. But guess what? You went anyway. And do you know why you went anyway? Well, I'll tell you why you went anyway. Well, you went anyway because you thought you could get something out of the deal. Because you probably thought like,
I'm special. He would never try that with me. I mean, hey, I'm Terrence Howard. He might do that to somebody else, but he ain't gonna try it with me.
Even 50 Cent said Diddy was like, wanting to go shopping and do certain things with him. I don't know if it was sexual, but it was weird, right? So you couldn't get anything out of Diddy, even though nothing really happened. But wait a minute. Here's something else about Terrence Howard.
So after I'm done here today, I'm going to put online the equations necessary to have unlimited energy just to say you to the world.
Stop the cap.
You see, Terrence Howard is out here saying that he's a physicist and things like this. And, he has all these calculations. I remember Terrence Howard came to Uganda. I was here. Terrence Howard embarrassed himself. He has an Asian wife. Not that that's bad or anything, but he came out here and he was talking about how he had mathematical formulas, physics formulas, and all of that. Okay. Now, if you guys don't know, Neil deGrasse Tyson is one of the more popular nuclear physicists in the world. Very smart guy, has a PhD, I believe, from Ivy League institution and things like that. Terrence Howard said that he sent Neil deGrasse Tyson some formula. Check it out.
I recently learned I got name checked by Terrence Howard on his recent appearance on Joe Rogan.
I reached out to Neil deGrasse Tyson. I sent him over the 36-page thing that had the wave conjugations in it, but I started it off with 1 × 1 = 2.
I actually spent time reading every line of all 36 pages. I'm going to read you just my opening line here. It's titled 1 × 1 = 2.
If you guys understood what he said he gave this guy a paper and it says 1 × 1 = 2. If you guys would understand that, 1 × 1 is not 2, it is 1. So here we have an individual saying that 1 × 1 = 2, when 1 × 1 = 1. Now, if you look at Neil deGrasse Tyson, he's an astrophysicist, I believe, went to Harvard, went to University of Texas, Austin, and has a PhD from Columbia University. You have a guy like Terrence Howard, who obviously is delusional and doesn't know what he's talking about. The reality is this, guys. Yes, Diddy is dusty and Diddy is nasty. But if Terrence Howard ever interacted with Diddy, it was because he wanted something from Diddy. And because he never got it, he's upset that he didn't get it. But you already knew that Diddy was going to try you because you're in the industry, and you probably even knew before us. Everybody knows that Diddy is a booty clapper. Everybody knows that Diddy is a cheek taker. Everybody knows that Diddy likes men. Okay? Everyone knows that. Why are you so upset with it? And also, guys, you kind of got to understand that if people can't get anything from you, they will do the same thing. So I don't doubt that he's lying about it. I just think that it's more for clicks and views, and that he's probably delusional. Nothing really to see here. He's probably got his cheeks taken by somebody else that wasn't named Diddy. Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.